What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of our PGA 2K25 My Career Game Mode. Today we have the second half of our, I believe it's called the Bluff Championship, our second event on the PGA Tour. We got off to an absolutely amazing start, 10 under par. It was kind of a quiet day one, 2 under par. The elements got the best of a lot of the field. But then we reined it in for our second day, 8 under par. The second time in our career we have gone 8 under par. An absolutely sensational second round. We have made our second consecutive cut, and here we are going to moving day weekend in our second ever event, looking to possibly win our very first PGA Tour event. So it should be a tough task. I mean, we're still trying to dial in the NPC, the AI abilities and make them a little bit more realistic to what they can and can't do. But at the end of the day, when you perform like we did in day number 2, you're going to have some success as we head out now to day number 3.
PGA Tour the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're just about to begin the third round action of the Bluff Championship. We're going to be here alongside the booth mate, Rich Bean. It's always great to have you with us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that can happen.
All right, well, you see the scoreboards. I have no idea how at 85 to 90% difficulty. Remember, we did tweak it down a bit because last week we were at 90, I believe we were at 92% in our first event, and the AI went out and shot 44 under par. So why today the best AI score is sitting at 3 over par, I don't really know, but look, we just got to focus on our game. It's a scoreable course when the conditions are in your favor. It looks like we have a lot of wind here again on day number 2, so we kind of just got to put our foot down, continue with our own grind. We'll see if we can't get the job done this weekend. Like I said in last video, I think the first few events are going to be a little bit up in the air to the type of quality we're going to get until we really dial it in, but that we can live with. Is that spinner shot hit the fringe and completely died. What a great putting stroke there. Looks like it might have a chance. Sit. A little bit too much speed on that one.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Okay, a par on number 1, and we're off and running.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
He's currently in first place.
Tom Kim, 14 over par. Like, I don't even know what's happening to the AI in this game right now.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great win.
All right, another good strike there.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
I mean, I hit it well. It depends if it's going to stop where I want it to. Sit. Honestly, even if this trickles off, no, it'll hold up. I'm okay with that. That was a decent,
Using the big muscles to get it home.
decent shot there. Well, it did try coming back to the left. I thought it was going to come back to the left a lot harder than that.
A really good look at birdie.
Ooh! Wow, some of these putts on this course are brutal, man. Just absolutely burn the edge on that one. Got to get the speed a little bit dialed in here. Focus up a bit more on putts. Right now, we're getting a little too carried away with some of these speedy putts coming back down the hill, and you can see that they're tricky on itself. We don't want to add extra pressure
down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left
by adding too much speed. By the way, we switched a couple clubs in between the last 2 videos. I like the tailor-made drivers. I play a stealth driver in the real world that unfortunately is not in this game as of yet. If it'll ever be, obviously it's a couple years old now. The QI10 Plus or whatever the heck it's called. That's what we're rocking right now. Switching away from the Titleist. Titleist was great. We obviously have our Mizuno wedges and Mizuno putter. Purchased a just a nice cheap tailor-made
Anything on the green from there was
iron set just so we kind of round out the bags with some real clubs.
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left.
Eventually, we'll get a proper club sponsorship. There we go. How about that putt there? Extending our lead as we drop our first birdie of the day. Tommy Fleetwood trying to claw his way back.
There's no movement on the leaderboard after
Just
that
seems
hole.
like there is just no movement
For a one-shotter.
like in this game at all. If AI are bad, they're just, oh, that's a horrible swing. Like if the AI are performing bad, they don't swing back. And that's the part about that one slider that says the CPU's ability to adjust between rounds doesn't seem to be working the way that I think it should. And I think that's the biggest discrepancy. Like I said, if they're playing bad, they're playing bad. And there's nothing you can do. That's such a hard shot for me. It's going to end up okay. We got away with it.
He has this putt to save his par.
That's why I found EA a little bit better than PGA. And boom! We talked about it when we played that game. I just felt like the AI was a little bit more fine-tuned than this game. But in general, for such a simulation-style game, I still do not like playing this game online, which is hilarious because they have the best online features. Sorry, I like playing the online features. I don't like seeing the results of the online features. Like, Daily Masters, which is what I've been playing, is like, people will go out there and shoot like 22 under par in one round. It's like, okay, either they're using the 3-click exploit, or not exploit, but 3-click to exploit certain mechanics of the game, or they're cheating. I still don't know how people can go into this game 3 days after launch and shoot, you know, 75 under par in 4 rounds or whatever the heck they've been shooting. But it's like, okay, that's not golf. Like, nobody does that. If you're not going to find a way to balance the game a little bit more, then it makes leaderboards a little bit phony, in my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. We can still dial in our career mode. Right now, this is a very tough day. As you can see, the wind holds that one off to the right, and it just rolls all the way back down that big hill. This is kind of just a, we do have the lag putt right now, but I don't think it matters for something like this. This one is just kind of, you got to get it up over that hump, and then it should just funnel, get up there. Holy, that slowed down so much. Trying to avoid back-to-back bogeys here. Putting stroke feels a little shaky right now, even par on the day. But because of what happened in rounds 1 and 2, we are in a pretty commanding lead, a 12-shot lead, which seems insane, but
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side.
a little bit of an open contact on that one, played enough to the right. Should be nice and far down that fairway, 327 yards.
This is a really good, fun hole.
This is the club that helped with that 8 under round yesterday. That's exactly why we've been able to score this week. Unbelievable. Now, tough little putt coming down the hill here. Again, try and get speed figured out and right into the center of the cup. Back to 1 under par on the day. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Right out of the gate.
Currently 11 under par for the event.
Can't go wrong with that, that's for sure.
This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last.
We're going to club down here and play a little bit farther back. We've been so dialed in with the wedges. There's no reason to not give us that approach shot in. That one's trickling a little bit right. The wind got a hold of that one. It was definitely a bit of a pull on my part. Not the greatest shot.
As yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Gotta be careful here. We're sitting severely down below our feet, so we want to make sure we take that into account. Yeah, that just, with an open club face, Crash just grabbing it.
Headed towards the left.
It's not a bad shot. Could have been a lot better. If it sits there, we don't want to roll him back down that front of the green there.
Good putt to make this.
What's this one doing? It looks like it's going to die to the left hard before it tries to come back right.
8 feet here.
Just doesn't come back that much. Not a bad effort, though. We'll take that for sure. Should be a nice, easy tap in, like I
5
mentioned.
feet coming up to the cup.
Well, maybe easy is not the right way of looking at it, but it is a makeable distance for sure.
is a par 3.
And this is where this course gets very tricky. I'm just going to aim for the center of the green here.
There's a nice little berm out there that can help.
This needs to go. It needs to get some legs. It did get those legs. And how about that, ladies and gentlemen? What a tee shot here. Not an easy swing. They wanted us to use the 5-wood. We said, you know, with that wind being downhill and everything.
This one's going to gently meander
Club down. Oh, jeez. That was a pretty good putting stroke.
Par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Give that a little bit more coming back up the hill. Oh, and
That's disappointing.
really, you're gonna have a hole like you just had, and then you're gonna go and do that, you silly. Oh no. All right, well, that's not the kind of hole that you want as a bounce back coming off a birdie, but
Time to tee.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot.
so if you've been following along, like I said, we are pretty much on the full Masters difficulty now. You can see the swing plane axis adjustment has been turned on, so the backswing is slightly, you can see the downstroke is tilted to the left, which means I'm playing a fade. If it was a draw, it'd be down to the right. And I've actually like gotten a hold of it a lot easier than I thought I was. I know a lot of people are complaining about this new Evo swing online.
Nicely done.
I think it's just, you just got to get comfortable. If you're a left-handed person like I am, traditionally you'd use the left thumbstick. I actually find in these games I don't like using that. I don't know, you have to play around. Try around with the right thumbstick, try around with the right thumbstick, try a fade, try a draw. Don't just assume, because something that I could tell you, like, I'm playing this as a lefty on the right thumbstick, and I prefer a fade in real life. I'm playing the fade in this game, and it just so happens that I'm playing it well. So you're just gonna have to figure out what works best for you. If, come on, turn in there. Wow, turn behind the hole. But I just don't think you can go into this game like you could in previous PGA 2K games and just assume what makes sense for you. You actually have to go in and try it. Just dial it in, go to the driving range, play a couple of holes, whatever it might be, and just see which one fits your natural position on the controller. Mine just happens to be the fade is working out really nicely for me. Another good drive, but that wind is sending it towards that slant. That's going to trickle off into the rough, and that's going to be a... I guess the flag is on the left side there. Not a bad look in. I think I need to club up. Come on, good strike here. Just close the club face. It's going to be really good, but wow, that jumped to the left. I thought that was going to the right for sure. All right, can't complain about that. Another chance for another bounce back birdie, and there it is. We have had an up and down day, but we get back to 1 under par. This is what I don't like. Why is nobody scoring on the AI? And I think the frustration for me, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's just that we had minus 44. That's a bad swing. We had 44 under par in last event, and we're going to people. The highest AI now is 4 over par. That despair, like that, just the amount of wiggle room for either way, either good or bad, is so high that it's like, how do you dial that down in the settings? Like, do I add 4 to the difficulty and just make them 100% difficulty? Or do I give them more ability to adjust between rounds? Like, I'm playing on pretty much Masters difficulty AI, and they're not even out there shooting any. I don't know. It's weird. We gotta pretty significantly below our feet. Come on, good strike here. Come on, wind. Wind, push it. Come on. We're getting so close to jarring a shot, but we're off by the tiniest fractions.
Second in a row here.
And he's down there. You got to read.
From the get-go, this is a big left to right breaker.
Let's go, baby. First time we've been 2 under par all day, back to back. This is where our second round really took off. If you remember, I think we had 5 straight birdies.
Maintaining top spot on the leaderboard.
So we'll see if we can put together a little run.
Lovely momentum for this player.
Very odd tournament, man. I don't know.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Fortunately, this hole is a little weird playing aggressively, because if you get too much of it, you get into those rocks behind the green. or into the fescue.
Oh, well played. Second shot here on the
Like that rock, if you hit it even a fraction too hard, that's coming right back at your face. All right, well, we're gonna try the spinner. This could be terrible. Oh. Well, it would have been okay if we didn't completely miss-hit it.
13 deep here with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
I've been all
Oh, he
around
likes
this,
it.
tried to read it, just can't see it.
3 straight birdies for the 2nd straight day.
With it, puts extra strain on the
All right.
person chasing
I don't know, man. They keep going the opposite direction of us. 5 over par. What is happening, man?
Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Am I crazy? Like, you guys watching, does this course seem like it should be playing a lot harder than I'm making it? That's a bad strike again. Should get away with it since the fairway slants. Nope, just one hops into the rough.
Bogey will be a number
I don't know, maybe it's
more
just
likely put on your card.
magic happens and I've gotten away with a couple of lucky things. Closed face. Wind is trying to straighten it out. Get down that hill. Give me a putt.
That's
Whew.
tight. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Good speed. This is going right at the hole. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful.
All right, I don't know what to say at this point other than, like, I'm a god, right? I've just decided this was the week that we're going to completely pop off. And that is now, what, 4 straight birdies? Oh, my gosh.
Par 3, hole number 14.
This is a cool feature because a green runs
Well, I think the
from right
next
to left,
opportunity
helping
to
a draw,
adjust
but
difficulty would be with the
almost
course
repelling a fade, it
difficulty.
seems like. You
Putting
really
it on
gotta be smart
true
on your
hard
selection
difficulties,
here, and
fastest
as
greens,
always,
fastest
got to be
fairways,
mindful of the wind.
toughest winds.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
'Cause otherwise, I
Penny
feel like
goes
this
to the
career
break on
mode
this
is going to
one.
be way
This
too
putt is
simplified.
breaking right
That's
to
a horrible
left.
putt we got away with.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big
The reason I
breaking
say
putt,
that is I'm
just
already
getting
85
front
overall.
right.
We basically came in off the Corn Ferry Tour. They give you way too many points in this game. They give you way too many XP. I just don't want this career mode to be like win after win after win. I want to have to work for it, and I feel like I'm playing this course beautifully. So I don't technically want to take away from the fact that we're just having a really good week.
I just
See,
can't get
this is
enough
why
of how
all
they
you people
beat
asking for
these
NHL and
knockout
stuff,
outfits
this is why my
on
brain,
this golf course. They're
it's
so
not
well
always the most fun because I overthink everything. Like, I can't just sit there and be like, man, I had a really good week and I dominated the field. No, there's ways we can tweak the experience. And it's same with NHL games. I want it to be an authentic, real feeling playthrough. Sometimes that means you have to put an effort into thinking things. All right, pitching wedge here, get us back into play. No way we can go for that green out of that stuff. Good position now, up the hill, severely up the hill. I'm gonna have to take a 9-iron into this, which means it's gonna be a little tougher to stop. We hit it really nicely. This is just right of the flagstick. Gets it to that top shelf. We stop it on a dime, and how about that? Another chance here for a birdie. Turn? Man, these greens are so wish-washy. Like, one moment they're breaking like crazy. The next moment they're not. All right, through 15 holes, we are sitting at 4 under par for the day, 14 under par for the tournament.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have
Please
more
just give me a hole-in-one
outcroppings.
once.
Another delightful design.
Ugh, sometimes I put that backspin on. I wish I didn't.
And he's down there. You got to read.
I'm down here. I've
It's
done
up
the
the
read,
hill.
and this is a left to righter.
Turn, turn, turn. Jeez. Well, putting hasn't actually been my best today, which is kind of funny because I feel like putting was one of my best yesterday. All right, 2 more holes remaining. Tommy Fleetwood still closest competitor. Yeah, beautiful towering shot here. 327 down the pipe.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Maybe we just got to go to legend difficulty. I've never done that in my PGA career, but this Evo swing just, I don't know, it suits my play style so well, and I had a chance, baby. Another fist bump from the caddy. We'll storm our way to that green with another tap in to go 5 under par on round 3. And at the Central Otago Golf Club, we are the only competitor out there under par, and it's by 15 strokes.
Yeah, the
I don't know.
Fairway on the golf course here, so tee it high and let it fly.
Tell you, when I do pull it a little bit, it gets yanked quite hard. This is probably
protecting the front right portion
stays
of this
in.
green.
I think it will because of that slope, which is very fortunate. Not my best effort there.
This one, about 130 yards out.
And on the 18, we throw one more dart for the day. That's going to be a tough putt coming down the hill, though. It's going to have a quick snap at the beginning and then straighten out.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Another beautiful day out on the golf course. In a day where the AI decided that the best score. And this music, I don't understand anything about how they programmed this game, though. I've gone into the settings 3 or 4 times and turned down the volume of both the commentators, the music, and it somehow, some way, seems like it gets louder and louder as opposed to the opposite, which is supposed to be getting quieter. Thankfully, I have my mixer here so I can quickly just turn the knob and adjust it, but I think we will go ahead and, oops, I clicked the wrong button. How do we get out of this? Oh my gosh, there's so many things to look at. We wanted to go to this. We want to go to audio. All right, music. Apparently the menu music and the game music both need to be, I don't want it like dead. Still want it. Commentators still seem extremely loud, so let's turn that down even further. All right, and let's head to Sunday at the Bluff Championship to see if the kid picks up his first PGA Tour career win, or if somehow he crumbles into utter oblivion. I don't think it'll be the latter. So let's see if we can go out there and have a really good day today. Just make it a very convincing fashion.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season
Take home some money, earn the eye of some sponsors. Again, this isn't even really a named event. This quite literally is just the Bluff Championship. It's second event of the season. The field is mixed with some good players, some, I don't want to say bad players. Nobody on the PGA Tour is bad. I did this yesterday too. I really need to take a shorter club here.
2 is better, but I'm pretty sure he'd like to have more of a lead going into this final round. It's going to be
more of a lead, brother man. You see what the numbers I'm working with right now are, right?
This is missing to the right.
Dang it, dude. All right, well, we got some wind today, so the wind might finally be a factor. The tie spinner is so weird, man. I probably should just stop using it until I go and actually practice with it. That's so funny. Well, okay, greens?
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this part.
Where is the speed coming from? That was a 1-inch down putt, and it just went by the hole. Like, what was that? 12 feet coming back up?
Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a bogey.
Yeah, you don't like a bogey on one, but when you have, what, an 18-shot lead, it really takes away any sort of pressure. Like, I would never go for this if I was in contention or trying to claw my way back, but there's quite literally no reason not to go for par 5s today. Especially when you hit a shot like that.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, almost dropped the eagle. Well, we're back to even par after that bogey on 1. We pick up a birdie on 2. Back to 16 under par.
In this round.
6 over par, like 2K. Please.
It is. You got out of bounds.
I promise you guys I made them more difficult between last episode and this episode. Like, I went back to 90-something%.
So layup short of that. The second shot goes into
I think this game just has something in mind, and it just tries to meet that idea. Whether you play well or not, it doesn't really adjust. Oh well, we're gonna keep attacking these pins, and we're gonna go low today, because why the heck not? Didn't have this last week. Needed a nice bounce back. How about 1700 par? 23 shots above Colin Morikawa. Damn right I'm feeling it.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep.
Little bit right of the pin, but it should land soft.
Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament.
That was a bad putting stroke. That was a real, I don't even want to look at it.
Just a short putt
Just tap it in, pick it up, go hit the ball again.
Checking back into the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament.
Like, people are out there getting doubles and triples. Like, I feel like if you're going to make the course hard with wind, it needs to be on a course where that actually impacts it. I feel like I'm being very negative towards this game in this video. I promise you I'm actually thoroughly enjoying PGA 2K25. The biggest hurdle I have right now, and if you guys know, please, if you know how to address it, please let me know in the comments, because I know my own ability, and I know that some days I play better than others. Like, I mean, you literally saw that in tournament number 1. I played like crap in tournament number 1. But right now, it feels like the AI are absolutely no competition. Or it's the extremes. It's the extremes right now. Either they're too good, and they're too good, and I have zero chance of beating them, or they're not even a remote threat, and I can just go out there and have fun. So if you guys know the sweet spot, the numbers, again, I play on Masters difficulty. Probably going to try Legends here shortly if this keeps up. I just need to know the AI, the CPU difficulty. I need some help calibrating it, because right now it's just not right.
Good fun hole.
Taking on this approach now from a pretty
It's going to swing so much to the right or to the left.
Yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Especially when I pull it, but I think I may have pulled it right to perfection. Little side spin.
6 feet coming up.
All right. That is a interesting scorecard to get to 1 under par. 6 holes in Sunday down. Nope, we are clubbing down. I've made that mistake too many times. I wonder if it has anything to do with their fake courses, now that I think about it. Because when we play on actual courses, the AI are like significantly better. But when we play on the 2K made game, or the 2K made golf courses, I almost feel like the AI doesn't know what to do on it. I actually want to keep that in mind. I want to keep that in mind for when we get to real golf courses versus the 2K made golf courses. Because we saw them eat up TPC Deer Run. We saw them eat up TPC Boston. But the other courses, including this one, I've had an easy time with, and they've had like the worst time possible. So I actually wonder if that's going to be a trend. If it is, maybe not in our first year, because I'd like to play as many golf courses as possible in our first year. But later on, we might skip a lot of these fake golf courses. All right, come on. Having said that, this might be a real golf course in the world somewhere. I have no idea. If it is, apologies. Good shot there again. Not an easy tee shot. This one's going to swing hard. Try and keep the pace a little bit slower. Turn. And that's what I was afraid of. Even taking some pace off that one, it was still just blew past the hole and down that hill. All right, another par on the card. Can't go wrong with that. Central Otago. I feel like that's got to be a fake course.
Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side
Oh.
to find the fairway with your tee shot.
Well, there is plenty of room down the left side, but when you completely tug it to one direction with closed club face.
It's got runoff
Well,
in all
do we even
directions
have...
around it.
We do have a
If
punch.
you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you
It's
that
gonna be
you
cool, I
can't
think.
chip it very good, you're not gonna like this green.
Well, we almost hit it to where I wanted to. It still got out, which is actually remarkable that we missed that tree.
He's standing
It would have been
over
cool
his
if I
third
hit it
shot.
exactly how I wanted to.
Left for him.
Well, thought that was going to shoot out a lot further right. It did not,
Yep, that shot's
but
safely
it
on
came
the
out
green
beautifully off that side hill lie.
to get to 18 under par.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This is a
Ugh,
big
so
hole
close
left
every
to
time,
right.
man.
7 feet to the cup.
All right.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
9 so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games.
Hole number 10, we make the turn, 17 under par for the tournament.
At the end of the tournament.
This looks to be a fairway sequence
Did I
here.
just really bring a driver to... Okay, this isn't the hole I was thinking of. I was like, my lord, I've hit this driver here and it's
Look
ruled
at
out
the
every
this
single
player
time.
is. Look at this performance.
Kinda
Just say he
coming out
doesn't
of
know who I
nowhere.
am.
But that's what makes this game so great.
Come on
isn't it?
now.
Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
I mean, to be fair, I am a rookie,
He's
but...
gonna airmail the flag.
A birdie putter waits.
Oh, catch it, hole, please. I actually thought I hit a really nice putt there. That was pretty end over end where I was aiming.
This for par.
And a good putting stroke there. Another par on the card. Kind of just steady Freddy here today. 1 under par. First time all week, I believe, we have not birdied the 10th hole. So we head to number 11, the par 5. Big par 5 in today's wind. Hit that one beautifully, but that's only going to go about 250, 60 in the air. Hey, 260 exactly. Sometimes I swear I might seem smart. I'm not. I just get lucky. Beautifully strike shot again. I'm loving the new eco swing. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are playing this game, do you enjoy it? Do you find it too much? I know there's a lot of people that really don't like it, and I can understand why. For some reason, it just fits the feel. The way I hold my controller on my desk or in my lap or however I'm sitting that day, it just really seems to fit my play style.
Don't be
But
fooled.
it might not be for
Start
everybody.
straight, but there's definitely movement to the right at the end.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
All right, well, we have not made a birdie in quite a few holes now, but again, with 21 stroke lead, it doesn't really matter. I kind of wish they were... I don't know why nobody is... Even if the game is programmed where they don't do good on 2K courses or something has happened where they're playing bad, the fact that nobody is gone like 3 or 4 under par is mind-boggling.
Yeah, that one will play.
Wow, what a good result. Had to club up there. Felt like I didn't have enough with the first club. And there's a birdie finally as we drop one here on hole number 12 to get to 18 under par. Right now, Sahith Thegala and Tommy Fleetwood, the 2 contenders at 4 under par, fighting for second place. Next closest, 9 over par. Ridiculous. I feel like those should have negatives beside them. Negative, 4 under par, 9 under. Well, that wouldn't make sense. You'd have to flip it completely, but I don't know. It's just really weird to me. All right, nice shot here.
Probably will be a certain bogey.
Oh, be the number. I gotta hop straight instead of to the left. Try to give it a little extra side spin.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19
Come on,
footer.
go in the hole. Come on now. You can still get excited. Just because we're winning by 23 strokes doesn't mean we can't get excited for a good shot and a good putt.
Here at the par 3 14.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left helping a draw, but almost
Oh,
repelling a
no.
fade,
I pushed
seems
it.
like. You really gotta be smart
I
on
pushed
your
it. We might be okay, but I pushed it.
always. You've got to
Stay
be
there.
mindful of the
Stay
wind.
up on that hill. Thank you.
Nice hit, big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Keep turning. Keep turning. Just stopped at the end. Misread it. All right. A par here on 14. We have 4 holes remaining until we get our very first PGA Tour win in our second career start.
And currently at 19 under par for the tournament. Here we are at the par 5, 15.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock.
Oh,
outcroppings
boy.
on
That's
this
in the
course
rough.
here.
Might even be off the rocks, although it's very windy. I don't think we can get it there.
To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here, once you get close to the green, is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the weird thing. I feel like this whole course is full of user-friendly holes and greens. Just nobody seems to be capitalizing on it. This one got a hold of the wind. What? They tried to snap back.
It has been fantastic.
Oh, what a bad putt. Right into the hole. I gotta stop saying that before I see what the putt does. It feels so bad when I hit it. You get that feedback from the controller.
Nice feeling.
But
It must
at the end of the day, when it rolls into the center of the cup,
coming down the
you gotta just learn to shut your mouth and move on.
Where he's standing on this
All
last
right, 20 under par.
And now
Definitely
stepping
a
into this
pretty good
free.
tournament here for myself.
One lone bunker on the
Here I am
right-hand
complaining
side,
that
and you have to be mindful
computers are
of
getting
this false front
44 under
short
par.
right. So tee shots
We've gone out
are
and
gonna
dominated
favor the
this
left-hand
tournament.
side, where we have more rock outcroppings.
They like it, and why wouldn't you? 6 feet to the right, and we would have had ourselves our first hole-in-one.
Stellar. Luke, the greens and regulations just a fantastic accomplishment. Great finish.
Another really good round here building up. 2 more holes. 17 over par for Tom Kim.
17th tee. Beautiful swing there. Playing from 110 yards out.
Went straight down.
Might even be able to club down here now that I think about it. Just club down.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
Oh, the crowd loves it.
Outstanding shot.
Oh my gosh. I can't hit a bad shot right now. It's not my fault, guys. I can almost hit a bad putt, but 22 under par for the entire tournament. Tommy Fleetwood has emerged as the second place finisher. Let's finish strong. We were in total control of our game. Forgot what the computers did. We'll figure that out. But in terms of how we played, we started strong. We had a really good second round, a really solid moving day round. And then we came into Sunday knowing we had the lead the win all but secured. And we are here looking to finish in style as we hopefully hoist this one up. Let it ride that wind. This should be on the dance floor for a putt. Maybe not. Still a little bit of work left to do.
And that's just
See if we can't chip it in. Give the fans something to cheer about.
And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Well, here you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
This putt took
We are a PGA Tour winner.
First ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now.
I am a little confused. I don't really know how we did that,
You can't believe it just happened.
let alone
you really
what just happened,
have no
but
idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
And Rich, if this isn't a Cinderella story, I don't know what is.
News flash, news alert. We have a new winner, Luke, and it's nobody that we expected. What a performance. Could not be any happier for this player.
well, there you go. In a tournament that doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot, on a golf course that doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot. Again, if that is a real course, let me know, because I actually think it's a really sick looking course. I've just personally never heard of it. And if it is real, where is it in the world? But in a tournament where we shot 6 under on the final day, I don't see anybody under par, and that's what concerns me about the AI in this game. But how about that sponsor? We still have an open apparel job. We finished the one with FootJoy. I decided not to re-sign with them just because they don't offer that much. There's just not a lot of cosmetics in this game right now. But Mizuno's got to be loving it. I find it funny that they sponsor us as a ball manufacturer. We don't have a ball to use from them. But there you go. How about that? In the Stableford matchup against Tom Kim, we absolutely dominated. 31 birdies, 9 bogeys, 1 double. You can see what he was able to put up. We win our first event. We win our first rival matchup. As we look to progress this season, we'll fine tune it. It's just one of those things where I feel like it's just going to be back and forth. One week we're going to see AI dominate. One week it's going to be us dominating. It is what it is. I'm just happy with how I played there. That was a lot of fun. Felt in total control, like I said, from start to finish. There was never really a moment where I was like, damn, this part of my game we really need to, you know, figure out. Hey, hope you're doing well. Absolutely, we'll go to the interview. First win, they're probably going to be all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Congratulations on your outstanding victory. Walk us through your preparations. Honestly, core strategy was really good this week. Your performance with Mizuno, your new sponsor, is turning heads. Is there anything in your philosophy you find particularly appealing? Yeah, I mean, they helped me reach my full potential. They've been great so far. They've also the only brand that reached out that I actually really enjoy. You can see our new Mizuno hat there at the podium. Looking sharp, looking good. Gained some new followers there. It was funny, I actually rejected the interviews after the first tournament because I just didn't care. And it had such a negative impact on my followers. I lost like 100K followers. I'm like, ooh, maybe we shouldn't do that. So there you go. Did not qualify, obviously, for the Champions Invitation. Can't do that. It's from the season before. We had the alternate event where we only finished 1 under par. It was actually a brutal finish, like I talked about. Bo Hostler, 44 under par. And then you thought that was skewed. You come into week number 2 and we won by 27 strokes. This tournament is quite interesting, or this season so far. However, ladies and gentlemen, the next event is at Pinehurst number 2. If you know anything about Pinehurst number 2, you know that that is one of the toughest courses out there. Rose Zhang, how you doing? Very young, promising talent on the LPGA. My collection of defeated rivals is growing. Want to join the lineup? Yeah, let's do it. So I don't think I don't think they have it where the ladies are in the field. I think they perform on their own tour and it kind of just goes hand in hand with you, but I don't really know how that works. I guess we'll have to keep an eye out. If we see her on the leaderboard, then we know that they've done co-ed. Your recent entry into the PGA Tour has sparked massive interest worldwide. We'd like to invite you to the studio interview to talk about your experiences, insights, and aspirations. Sure. Little Australian interview. Congratulations on making your PGA Tour. How does it feel to receive your PGA Tour card? This seems like a little bit of an outdated one, but it's definitely a dream come true. Considering the fierce competition on the tour, what aspects of your game do you believe to be the best? Let's go with adaptability. And finally, what are your goals of your season debut? This is definitely outdated. We're going to learn and grow, because let me just be honest with you, that was a pretty brutal opening performance by me, but when you spark it up and follow it up with a beautiful win on week number 2, what does Tom Kim have to say to us? Michael, nice game out there. I can't believe you beat me. Don't get too comfortable, though. I'm taking you down next time. Oh, and I've got a small gift to remember the match. What did he give me? Little short sleeve shirt action. Not bad. Nike. You love that. Or more apparel means more customization and different variety each week. And Bridgestone is back. All right, Bridgestone, what do you got for us? 90 years reinvented the wheel. Do we want to sign with them? I could sign a ball deal with them. I'm not switching out of Mizuno, that's for sure, but we will sign a Bridgestone ball. Let's see if they actually give us a ball to use. That was one thing that was kind of weird about Mizuno is they're like, here's a ball deal for you, but you don't actually have a Mizuno ball. Unless we got it and I just missed it. That could be the case. There you go. We're in fine standing with Mizuno. They're tier 3, so still doing very good with them. Still looking to unlock some of these other ones. We got Rose Zhang now. We got a PGA Tour win. I do want to have a look at this one more time. I think we just gotta keep tweaking it, just seeing how they'll perform. We'll go back up to 92. Yeah, so this screen right here, if you guys know, let me know. Everything else is set pretty much how I want it to be. Light on Masters difficulty. Okay, that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. We're gonna go ahead and do training and pre-tournament. Then we're coming back with Pinehurst #2, a historic, a very difficult, but a very fun course. I'm looking forward to it, guys. We're still tweaking it. Like I said, stay tuned. The kinks and all the things we got to work out and figure out in the settings will happen in the first few videos, and then once we settle in, we'll have a much better experience. But as always, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video. What did I just say? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos. We got a lot more fun content coming for you guys soon. As always, make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. I appreciate you stopping by, and we'll catch you back here in the next video. Bye, guys.